And hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here. Yeah, it's a giant thingamajiggy of power. Probably gonna fight Rufus. I did end up going back and getting my power-ups. Why? Because these boss fights seem to require time limit kills. And since I want the goodies, I need to do the time limit thingamajiggy. What's up? We hit the jackpot, or what the? So that pillar of light and the glyph carved into the ground looks just like it does. There's the one we saw in the old schoolhouse. Oh, okay. Green, that allowed him to awaken Valimar. Oh! So I was wrong. I take it back. I was talking about how there's still one hidden knight. I was like, who could it be? Well, maybe it's Shirley. Maybe it was George. Probably no one. I don't think it was anyone like McBurn or some of the others that were involved in the fight inside. But this little bit here. Rufus must be trying to get himself a fancy little robot.
You guys are pretty sharp, aren't you?
Oh, Campanela. Didn't expect to see you here, buddy. Mr. the Fool. I should have probably expected.
How curious, though, to run into you all the way out here.
You! The fool.
Hi, Lecter. Oh, never mind. Maybe Lecter's going to be the guy who has the knight.
Hey, we meet again, Class 7.
Hi, Lecter.
I'm glad to see you're all well. Then again, I can't imagine you'd believe anything I tell you right now.
To be fair, Lecter, I didn't always believe what you told me the first time.
Scarecrow.
You asshole!
Oh, and Sharon.
Wait, is that?
Sharon!
Oh, could have been interesting to have Elise along for this then. The severing eclipse.
How lovely to see you again, Class 7. Or perhaps I should say pleasure to meet you, as I am no longer the Sharon you knew. I am once more Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9. The Severing Eclipse.
If all of you are here, then I take it Governor General Rufus is within that pillar of light?
Oh, so he's already doing the thing.
Just as we thought.
Okay.
Right on the mark. Honestly, that's why I was so surprised to see you here. The Governor General made a deal with Heiyue to keep the SSS and Bracers busy so he could finish his business here in peace. We know they'll betray us eventually, of course, but you can't play in the gutter if you're afraid to get dirty.
I mean, you're probably gonna betray them.
And what harm's a betrayal if you know it's inevitable?
If you walk into a trap knowing it's a trap, you can still become trapped.
Besides, someone might have seen to it that their group can wipe out Heiyue and the SSS all at once.
Oh.
No comment.
Oh.
Guess that Rufus guy stopped giving a shit about his reputation.
Clearly. And once the war with Calvert begins, he'll cast the Syndicate aside too.
It seems like he's doing fine with his reputation. Not quite sure what that comment
So
was
this
fully
is
meant.
how the Governor General... No, how the Iron Bloods choose to operate, is it?
You guys remember that they've been working for Osborn. Like, Rufus ran the Civil War for the nobility, who were just out to reassert power and oppress the common folk. Like, he did that.
Major Arundel, I don't understand. After everything that's happened, after everything we've lost, why are you still siding with them? You and Major Revolt act like nothing's changed. Did she really mean that little to you?
Ellie.
Ah, the emotion.
You've really grown up, Black Rabbit. You too, Ash. Looks like you found your feet. Honestly, I'm kind of relieved.
Answer the damn question. I thought you stood for something. Or are you just another one of Osborn's pawns?
I mean, he does, Ash. The thing is that none of you know what Osborn is doing. I don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah. Pretty much. Thing is, when Claire and I failed to save Millium, it messed us up pretty bad. I think we both looked to her as a replacement for the family we'd lost. Osborn, on the other hand, was the man who took that family from me. I joined the Ironbloods thinking I'd be able to outsmart him and avenge my dad. But the man operates on a higher level.
And having realized that I can't beat him, I kept joining him.
I mean, 1,000-year-old curse, the Great Twilight? And those are the stakes. Who the hell can compete? But you need to understand. He unleashed the Great Twilight to end the curse afflicting the Empire.
So I talked about this last time. About the possible reasons. And it appears one of my theories was indeed partially correct.
He's taken it upon himself to uproot and reset a power that was all but impossible to fight back against. So I made up my mind. If siding with Osborn lets us create a world where Millium's sacrifice wasn't in vain, then so be it. And that's how Claire and I will put things right.
Dun, dun, dun. So there we go. Osborn's trying to save the world, it seems. The world does require... Well, you can't just, you can't just do thoughts and prayers to fix it. You gotta, sometimes, action has to be taken. And when you're dealing with weirdo magic situations and prophecies, sometimes very specific things have to be done to stop them. And apparently, even though I felt, I've mentioned this before, but I felt that a lot of what Erebonia has didn't seem to be needing a curse at all to justify any of it. The violence that it had in its past, all that sort of stuff. Apparently, doing this and whatever additional steps are required will prevent things like Habel and countless wars in the future from happening, apparently. Just apparently, if you don't have an evil curse poking at your brain all the time, everyone is perfectly happy to just be peaceful. Alright, so, everyone, you've realized, you've been informed, the idea has been presented to you that this is all to counter the curse. What is your response?
Bullshit!
Oh.
You don't deserve to speak her name.
Okay. I'm a little disappointed with that response.
That's why you started this war? To reset everything?
It's an evil curse they're trying... To remind you, Yuna, the war hasn't... You yourself have said the war hasn't started, and you're trying to stop the war. I mean, look what it did to Ash. And that's the curse when it's weak? When it's not just out there?
How is driving this country to ruin supposed to put anything right?
Indeed. It makes my plan shine by comparison.
Though I may not know the details of your mission, I see the resolve in your eyes.
That's not explaining it.
If you will not back down, your only option is to prove victorious against us.
Okay.
For my part, I will not hold back. I intend to use every underhanded trick at my disposal.
Like, literally, they could probably... Maybe not probably, but there's a non-zero chance, I'm gonna put it like that, that if they just sat down to explain everything, the class might be like, oh, well, shit, I guess, yeah, that does make sense. Damn. I guess they're also, well, then again, this could indeed still, making them have to do all this could be part of the plan.
This is my way of repaying you for the happy memories you've all given me.
Then ready your blade, Sharon Kruger.
If we must fight you, then so be it. We will not falter.
To see old friends fighting against each other really gets you right in the heart. But maybe I should step in to really amp up the drama. I could do with a little fun. Especially after I let Lady Belle have the SSS and the bracers last time.
Shut up! Just shut the hell up! I've known this since we met at Orcus Tower. But you? You're the worst!
Aw, you're so mean, Yuna.
None of this involves you. And you still choose to make things worse for everyone with that crappy little grin on your face.
I mean, you don't know. You don't know what his stake in all of this is. You know nothing about him.
Sharon and the Major are both struggling to make choices they can stand by.
Well, that seems their issue.
But what about you? Do you think about a single thing you do? Does anything even matter to you? Then, you go on to mention the one who betrayed Crossbell. It's time someone knocked that grin off your stupid face! And while we're at it, we are going to expose the Governor General, get to the bottom of whatever you're planning!
I think they just told you.
Take Instructor Reed back! No matter what!
This is an incredibly complex plan to thwart an evil curse.
Yuna.
That's
I
exactly
mean, to be fair,
right.
I have to admit, that one kinda stung. You're clearly getting a bit hot under the collar. My role as Enforcer number 0 gives me much less freedom than my compatriots, you see. Personal stakes just aren't on the table for me. So, to show I care, this time, I'll actually try. Just a little bit. You made some bold declarations just now. Show me you're not all talk, hmm?
Just wait and see!
It's so rare to see you lose your composure.
Maybe I'll follow suit and pull out all the stops, too.
Is that?
This is what he did at the Groll. The Ironblood's dirty little trick. And the Great Twilight's only made it stronger. It's time you learned what you're really up against.
I'll be fighting in earnest as well. Prepare to be eclipsed by death.
Oh, that's just a bad line, Sharon.
Just hold out as best you can, alright?
Ha! You sure talk a big game. Now prove it!
Let your guard down and you'll soon be eclipsed.
Within 40 turns, reduce the hit points. So, I was going to say, Lecter called it about them not believing him, no matter what he said, and I guess there it is. He kind of laid it out for them. Hey, we're trying to stop an evil curse here. That's plagued the Empire for 1,000 years. And they're like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah! Not today! Have a taste of this! Riot Flame!
EPC can cost 200%. Oh no!
Not today!
No, I would like to not.
My turn.
Alright, well. 4 turns, huh? Ooh. We, of course, Battle Scope. I let him cause an advent to his advantage.
Yes!
There's the name of Sharon. She walks a path of death and destruction. Kruger, the Severing Eclipse.
All right. Yeah.
He finishes the kill in battle. He has a pitch for toying with his opponents.
Nuh-uh.
Here's
7
a present.
spheres.
Go!
Unforgivable.
I'll care for you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, so item. How do I cure my confusion? No, she's faint. Is she? What's the set? I think that's confused. You know what? Just give her a Curia Bomb.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll
Alright,
handle this.
now I can do my thing. Excellent. Best way to do this would be... Heaven Crest will give me 4 turns of Reflect. It's all the same.
It's my turn.
Let's do Crazy Hunt.
Go wild! Crazy Hunt!
I'm going.
I should just be able to do this.
Behold.
I'm going.
This is it.
Yes.
Maybe not.
Behold.
Oh, no.
I see. Your resolve is commendable.
13 actions.
You're not bad at all.
Yes.
Well,
There we go.
Seems like you're not all talk.
And then I get the bonus points. I think that the game would be better off with different requirements than that. But hey, if the game says cheesy, I'll be cheesy. Yay! Got the bonus AP.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
This ability of mine is pretty broken, but you really kept up.
A splendid performance, everyone.
Damn, they're strong.
The Major really wasn't kidding about his ability.
What's worse, they hardly look winded.
I have to admit, I'm really impressed.
The villains don't really care.
You've
and
all come a long
completely
way in the past month.
Completely
New
outmatch you.
Class 7 especially. Still, I have to wonder what you're trying to achieve with your little trek around the country.
Or maybe it's not the barrier you're interested in at all. Maybe it's the black pleroma grass. Could it be you're hoping to find some clue as to where Reen is?
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. They obviously know what you're up to.
So that is it. No wonder you're all fighting so desperately. But be warned, he is imprisoned far from here, in a place of pure darkness and despair.
No.
Consider it a mercy, then, that I will crush you here and now.
You're welcome to try.
What's going on here?
Hmm? Oh. Well, I guess we have to do our giant robot battle now.
Wait, that's Class 7. There's a warrant out for them.
Oh, hey! Somebody recognized us and is like, hey! Oh, yeah, there's a criminal there.
How did they make it through the
We
blockade?
should do something about that. Van Dyck, I'm looking at you. Molo, you know, if you really have to play, I'm a soldier, blah, 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 you really should have just let Ash wander off.
What the heck?
But hey, you know,
Those
okay.
are the new models we saw before.
That's right. Zauber Soldats, I believe they're called. A joint venture between the Black Workshop and the Reinford Group. A brand new weapon of war for the world to enjoy.
If the Empire's largest company and the gnomes are working together,
Shit, that's one nasty combination.
Madness. What's going on here, Kruger?
Madness.
While I'm no longer affiliated with Reinford, I can tell you that these are no ordinary soldats.
As proud soldiers of the Governor General, we cannot let this stand. Major Arundel, allow us to apprehend these miscreants.
Ah, well, if you insist.
Just know they won't go down without a fight, though.
Of course we won't. Allie!
Right. Clown Slayus.
Aha, secret. We also have secret robots. Sorge.
It's our soldats. So the reports were true.
So be it. An army of them would still be no match for our swordies.
Oh, but they're powered up by magic, guys. Literal wizard did it magic.
That power.
Oh, but you're also apparently powered by
These
magic.
things are just like magic knights?
they must have created some way to harness that same energy.
Interesting.
The fun never ends with these guys.
Well, powered by
We can't
evil.
afford to be stopped here. We have to win.
And I shall offer you my aid. Show them your true mettle.
So not only are the robots powered by the robots are powered by evil, and their pilots have their brains massaged by evil. Okay, don't do that.
Here I go!
Alright, I guess you have to stab you in the face. Or is it the face?
My turn. There.
Gotta kill the one.
I'm going! Ha! Let's go! I've got you!
So quick.
All right!
So stabby. Seal. Guess I gotta use this.
Very well.
There we go.
There. It's mine.
Very well. Spirit!
It's my turn! This'll it'll get a bit spicy. Fire!
Ah, it's a gun sword. A sword gun?
It's my turn! You can't escape! Fire!
Yeah, we broke one of them.
Now,
Ooh, Sure, why not? We'll do a little armor spell.
There!
Very well. Cha! There! It's mine!
it's my turn. Yeah! Now's our chance. I've got you.
One more hit
I'll
should
handle
do
this.
it. Oh, yeah. Let's finish the boss off. Not the boss, but the enemy off, rather than play around with the rest.
Eat this!
Haha!
My turn.
Alright,
There! It's mine!
It's my turn!
can harness mana to unleash mystical attacks. So it's a magic death robot. Powered by evil curses.
Alright, everyone ready?
Leave it to me.
Got
Azure Wing.
Leave it to me.
Can I just turn? Sure, let's do that.
This can't be.
Behold, the Vander style.
We did, everybody. Bomb.
They're down!
Alright, well, what will come next? We'll have to see. See everybody soon.